What's up guys, Youngster Gamer here. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys all the cheats to Cizzorz Deathrun levels 1 through 9. Now I know someone's done a video like this before, but it was levels 1 through 6. I have cheats for every single level, and one of the biggest cheats is from level 8 to 9. It's an insane cheat where you can just skip the entire level 8. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, it's going to be starting off on stage 1. Now, normally you would just jump from all the platforms, starting with the one on the far right, and then just more over. But what I'm going to be showing you is all you have to do is jump straight on to the third pedestal. The third pedestal that you would be jumping on, you can actually jump and pull your glider and land perfectly on that one. And that way you only have to make 2 more jumps to complete level 1. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that now. And just a heads up, I am voicing over this. I originally voiced over it while I was in the game, but the audio was like really glitchy, so I just went ahead and loaded it in my video editor, and now I'm just commentating over it. So if some of my commentary is a little bit like off or delayed of what's actually happening, it's because I'm doing my best to try to like commentate over it while I'm watching it, rather than actually doing it. It was easier to commentate while I was doing it. But anyway, that's how you do level 1. Now for stage 2, all you have to do is ice your feet, jump on the very first pedestal, and then you can jump and glide all the way to the bouncer. So you only need to make 2 jumps, from the icer to the first platform, and then from that platform to the bouncer for this one, rather than going on all 3. So as you can see, just pulled my glider and just went all the way in. Alright, so for this next cheat, all you have to do is instead of landing right there and then just doing all the jumps, you can pull your glider and actually land on that one right there. And then once you land on that one, you can just do the jump from there to the legit, there legit, and then you can pull your glider, land on that one, jump on that one legit, and then once you get on the bounce pad, you can glider all the way through. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. I just want to explain everything first and then actually do it. And that's how I'm going to be doing all these levels. I'm going to explain it, and then I'm going to demonstrate it. So you just glide, make the first jump legit, and then make this jump, and then you can pull your glider after this jump. You don't really need this, it's not that hard of a jump, but you can if you just want to make it easier. And then you jump from here, this bouncer, and then you pull your glider and land right there. You don't have to land on any of those platforms, just go straight in there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. You pull your glider, and you just go straight in here. So that is that level done, and now let's go ahead and get to level 3. Now this level is also a very easy cheat to do. So for this level cheat, what you're going to want to do, instead of like landing on all these platforms, you can glide straight down to right there on the edge of that trap. Between that trap and that bouncer, you can actually stand there, and you can just jump on the very bottom of this bouncer, and it'll just push you like straight to the platform that you need to go to. So I'm going to go ahead and try to show this. So you just glide, land like right here, and you'll be safe from the trap. Like try to land like right here on the edge, right above the bouncer, and then you just jump, and it should take you right to these bouncers, and you just pull your glider and land right here, and then you just gotta make this jump. And there you go, that is level 3 done. Let's go and get on to level 4. Level 4, what you're gonna want to do is, it's not that much of a cheat at the start. All you're going to want to do is stay on, pretend this is your sliding course, start on the left side, you can jump right over the first platform, and then the only time you actually have to move over is the second to last, and you just jump over to the left. Now, this was really hard to explain, so I'm sorry about the explanation, but let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. You start on the left side, jump, jump, and this is when you move over, and then right here you can pull your glider and go right there where you need to go. Almost didn't get the checkpoint. Alright, make sure you get the checkpoint. Now this one is a very actually insane glitch. You don't have to do, or cheat, you don't have to do any of this course at all. All you have to do is jump around and pull your glider. Now this one is actually hard for me most of the time, but I recommend starting maybe here or here. Just do it however you're comfortable, but basically you have to just jump as close as you can to this wall without touching this wall, and just glide around into that room. So I'm going to go ahead and try to demonstrate this for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and just start right here, jump out, and there you go. So I feel like starting like closer might actually be easier because it's less of a jump, less of a strafe. So Yeah, do however you guys want to, but you can literally just glide around all the way through. And let's go ahead and go with level 6. Alright guys, so for level 6, you are going to, like, this isn't one of the ones, like, the last level you could just, you didn't have to learn about the run or anything, you just jump right over. This is not like that. You still have to get baiting these traps. So you can either do it this way, where you just bait, like, one at a time, because the walls are easier to bait than the floors, or you can do it double like this, where you just bait both at the same time. Some are just easier for for other people, so just try whichever works for you. I'm gonna go ahead and so I'm gonna go and show you guys the cheat to this level. So right there, let's say I made 7 out of 10 spike trap baits. I don't know the exact number, but say I made 7 out of 10 spike trap baits. You can actually just skip the first 4. So again, you're still gonna have to bait a ton of traps, but it's just going to be able to bait 4 or less. So to do this, all you gotta do is look straight down the tunnel and just let the trap kill you. And while you're respawning, you will be able to run through the first 4 traps without the traps actually killing you. So right here, you can just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got to actually start baiting. Alright guys, so for level 7, this is basically just like this one right here, just like the last course, because there's really not much of a cheat to it. It's basically, there's a lot of luck involved in this one, I'm sorry for that, but I will show you my method to it, if that's the correct term, just how I usually do it and how I consistently make it to the end every time. So I'm going to just go ahead and show you level 7. So the first thing you want to do is jump on the very edge of this ice trap, because the main problem with this course, or this level, is that you run out of ice before you get to the end. So you want to make that ice as possible, so you jump as far as you can on the ice trap, and then you hit the bouncer, and the second you hit the ground off that boost, you jump again to hit the tire, and you hit that, and right before you hit the ground, on the way back towards the tire, you jump, and then you pull your glider, and that's just me trying to explain it. I'm going to go ahead and show you now. So you jump again, and then just turn around. Once you hit the bouncer, jump right before you hit the tire, jump, pull your glider, and then you'd basically just jump all the way, the rest of the way through, and then right before you get to the second trap, right now, you jump. So if you keep going, your ice feet will actually run out on one of these 2 traps, and you'll die. So or at least most of the time. So what you want to do is just, you see that 1 trap, 2 trap. The beginning of the second trap, you just jump and just try to good enough. And then once you get to this platform, you have to make this jump right here. And so this is just one of those jumps that it's timing that no matter how good you know, like, how you're supposed to jump, you still might mess up. So you just want to get to the very back of the triangle. So I just try to position my feet as far back as I can on the triangle, and I just jump to this corner, and then right when I get in the air, I try to strafe to land on that corner of the triangle. So I'm going to go ahead and try to demonstrate that now. Alright, so I made the jump. Quick tip. So I have never jumped from there to there and then stood still to make this jump. Now, I don't know why. I don't know if it'd be easier, but I never really failed to jump from here to here, even though I just do it full running. But just so you know, my friend does it, and whenever you land on this, he just like stands there and then makes a jump. You don't have to full sprint through, and if you do full sprint through, just be aware that you can't hit your head on this, so you kind of have to like spam the jump button to make sure you don't like hit off your head and fall back in. So just a quick tip. Now for this next one, what you're gonna want to do is bait those 2 traps and then jump on the far right side of this boost, because there is a trap right there. So you just want to bait this trap, jump on the far right side, and bait this trap. So again, it's kind of just a tip. It's not really a cheat for this one, but the next one is the best cheat on this course, hands down, dude. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that knows about it. Me and my friend actually discovered it yesterday, and we didn't watch any video about it. I didn't like try to see if anybody else found this already. So I'm just saying that I'm pretty sure. I found it on my own. I think I might be the only one that knows about this until I upload this video. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try to make this jump. You just bait these two traps, jump on the far right side, and then when you land right there, just make sure you're staying hugging this wall because there's a trap right there. So imagine a trap right here. You just gotta be where the trap can't kill you. So let me go and try to make this jump. Alrighty, so you want to bait this trap, and then jump, stay on the far right side, and there you go. You just gotta jump, stay on at least like right here, and just try your best to land as close as you can to this corner, and that is level 7 done. Now level 8. You got to practice this down though, no matter what. Like, there's not a cheat to really do better at this right here, but I can give you my tricks to how I do it more successfully. Alright, so basically, you can do this like, I'd say one of 3 ways. You can just full on sprint. Actually, maybe 4 ways. You can just full on sprint, jump, 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 and just keep on jumping without stopping. All these traps are going to be triggered. You have to, like, if I were to just jump on that, I'd have to jump to avoid dying. But it is possible to just full sprint through, although I have never full sprinted through. There is 2 ways that I can do this pretty consistently, and that is jump right here, and without stopping on here, just jump to here, and then jump and bait those 2 traps, and then I have to make that jump from 2 to 3. From 2 to 3 is one of the hardest jumps in this, but once I get from 2 to 3, I just full sprint through the rest. But if I don't do that, you can actually run on those walls and do a easier method almost, because I feel like it's more consistent for me. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. Alright, so for this next one, it's basically like baiting the other traps, except this is a lot easier because wall traps are a lot easier to bait. So you just want to bait all the way up, and just make sure whenever you land on the very bottom that you jump right away to dodge the bottom one, and then you just bait the rest pretty easily. So from here, this right here, so once you finally beat that, you get to this room. And I have never done this room legit because I found out this cheat that I'm about to show you guys. Alright, so from up here, you made it through that part. You're up on the top, looking where you're supposed to go. Through here. All you have to do is jump and glide onto that wall right here. Run down to the end and glide onto that wall. And you can actually run up the stage. So I'm going to go ahead and try to show you that. So you just jump, glide, and you land on this wall. And you just run all the way down. So once you land on this wall, all you want to do is run all the way down. You don't like what you want to do is not or try to avoid jumping too early. So if you go right here, this ramp actually ends somewhere like probably right there, and the rest is trapped. So you want to try to aim to jump over that wall and land on that ramp. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this. I'm actually gonna back up all the way and just try to time my jump good. So you jump, pull your glider. And that's how I actually messed up and landed on that wall. But I landed on that wall and I could still like glide right here. So you go from here straight up into level 9. So you can claim the checkpoint. And there you go. You're done with level 9. And the only thing left to do is do the grapple gun thing. So you just grab the grappler. You just grapple to there, and you just gotta grapple all the way through. I'm not gonna show you how to do it because I'm not good at grappling. I don't want to try to do it. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.